Fan fiction. Then it can continue.
Exactly.
There you go. I didn't give you guys any warning. We just went live.
What?
What?
That's for talking about me when we were not.
Hey,
We're
come
even
on!
talking about you.
Just
I
a
promise
little
you,
bit.
It was only
We're
nice
extolling
things.
your virtues.
Yes.
Oh God. Okay. So what did everybody hear me say?
Man. We just gossiped a bit. It's fine.
I wasn't talking about my foot.
I shared Bottom's whole backstory. Come on. I read the whole thing, all 5 pages, like everything.
It was his love for that bar.
Yeah. And Opal.
It was actually
Yep.
more about the bar than
Theater is a
bar.
soliloquy.
Well, of course. It's the most important thing.
All right. So welcome back, everyone. We took a little week off to celebrate Juneteenth. Go ahead and check out that video from Maya. Awesome game.
Mm-hmm.
And we're
fun.
back this week for episode 4. Quick note. I want to mention at the start of this stream that our Discord server, I think there's a link for it in the show notes. If not, I will add it after the show. That we are having a Open West Marches campaign using Daggerheart, using the Witherwild and Beast Feast called Bloom Bitten, I believe, is the name of our campaign.
Ooh, delicious.
We've got over 30 players and a pool of 8 great GMs, so that'll be a fun time. So if you are looking for a Daggerheart game, feel free to join our Discord and hang out. All right. On with the show. I'm going to dive straight in. There's a lot to cover tonight. So I hope you don't mind.
We're just gonna crit.
All right. The banquet hall lies in ruins. The gilded chandeliers still sway from the commotion, casting fractured light across overturned tables, broken porcelain, and trails of soot. Red ginkgo leaves drift down through a gash in the roof, ripped open by forces not meant for polite society. The music has stopped. The laughter is gone. The scent of wine and roasted meat is smothered by the acrid sting of ghost coil and something older, fouler, stirring beneath the earth. We find our heroes in this chaos, and as you recover from the epic fight that you have just survived, you see servants slowly peering in, making their way in, beginning to sweep up the broken glass. Some attendants rush to your father, Zola, to ensure he is safe and cared for. What do the rest of you do?
I am looking for something to drink as I'm like holding my wounds, maybe bleeding a little bit. Bottom is walking over to the few tables that are still standing, trying to find something. It's empty. This one is broken. Oh God. How am I supposed to heal my wounds without any beer? And I'll walk over to the rest of my friends as I was outside, and I'm walking back inside and trying to walk over to them. Is everyone okay?
Yeah, I think we will be. Were you looking for something to drink?
Oh yes, I am very hurt, so something to drink would be amazing.
Oh, this place is kind of dead. I have like a.
I'm about to be
secret-
as well.
I have a secret stash of the good stuff. If you,
That is perfect.
should we all just go back to my workshop?
Of course, yes. As long as I don't fall unconscious sober. I hate that.
Of course. Okay.
Wanik
better.
is still lost in the in-between, and it's Zola who brings him back. He's standing there with the bright, beautiful spirit of Zola's mother as she prepares to drop into the abyss, and he looks behind him, and Zola's still connected to her, this mother-daughter connection that's past what they would call death. And it's like a lightning bugs in a dark forest. And it just guides him all the way back through the great in-between as Zola's mother tells him to return, that he's needed. And he drops down into his body. He's on his side, and he opens his eyes, and he sees Barham kind of walking through the door towards Zola and Malachite, and he's glad, and he sees Malachite and Zola there, still together, probably in a kneeling, and he struggles up to a stand and just kind of lumbers over to them.
Hey there, friend. How are you feeling?
My head is a little bit off, but I'm okay. I have seen a terrible thing.
You've seen a terrible thing. What have you seen?
A spirit took me through the gray, and I was down in the ground, and I saw a vein of ghost coal, and everyone else's spirits were trapped, and the king of bandits was there lording over them. Zola?
Yes?
It is terrible there. They are trapped in the ghost coal, a seam of ghost coal under the ground.
Trapped spirits. That cannot be good.
So they must be released? Is that what we have to do?
I am not sure. Maybe we must defeat the king of bandits to free them. Maybe they are trapped there from him, or maybe they are all trapped there and he is just part of it.
This is just
The
a lot
spirit
of
did not tell me.
This is just a lot of information. I have no idea who this king is. It's a lot.
Well, we
Why
must do
can't
something.
the answers just be simple? Malachite punches the ground, then he stands up.
I don't think anything's gonna be simple going forward, so I think we just have to be ready for that.
Yeah.
But hey, what's with the face? Everything's gonna be okay. We're gonna solve this, of course. With all of our strengths and talents joined together, combined, we can deal with this, right? Some trapped spirits, we can deal with that. And I can take a couple more punches to the face. I'll be all right. Whatever it is.
You look like you're one sneeze from passing out.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Let's go to my workshop. I have seating and I have some drinks. I know.
Yes.
Bottom is thirsty.
Oh, it's fine. It's mostly internal bleeding. I'll be okay. You can see Bottom has like the wounds on his body. There are some like superficial wounds, and there are definitely like there's also other stuff going on inside that should be taken care of. But his face still holds this the same smile. His hair's a little messy, but he's still got that smile, the mustache. And yeah, his face doesn't change at all. It's just like his body that is not moving like it was a couple minutes ago. It's okay. We're gonna go to the Zola's workplace and we're gonna talk about this, but we're gonna solve this. Smile wouldn't hurt, Malachite.
I really want to slap you for your delusional comment there, but somebody needs to be positive, so I'm gonna. He does a very awkward smile.
Yeah.
Is that enough?
That is more than enough. And thank you for not slapping me. I think that would be enough to kill me.
I know it would be.
Should we go?
Yes.
Where is this
Let's go.
workplace of yours?
My workshop. Just come
Yes.
follow me, and we make our way down this hallway. It is connected. Like her workplace is connected to the main like housing and in this whole area, but she has her own. She doesn't have her own compound. It is a compound kind of where she lives. She has like a separated workplace like house area. So it's separated. So it's private. So that's where we make our way down this hallway. We step outside for a second and then head over to her workshop.
Right. I will say this: as you step out, banquet, or as a group make your way out, you hear a voice calling, "Zola."
Sorry, that sounded like a ghost.
You
Was
turn
it?
around. It
Yeah.
is your father, struggling to stand.
Oh. Okay, you guys just wait for a second. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
Just 1 second. It won't be long.
Man, I am so sick of dads today.
Yep. She just like doesn't answer you, just like gives like you see her eyebrows raise, eyes go wide. And then takes a deep breath and then walks up to him. Yes.
Zola,
Yes.
I know you did not mean what you said to me just now. Think of your future. Think of our family's future. You are on the cusp of something great. You could be the most renowned artificer, the most renowned engineer in all the kingdom. Or you could throw it all away.
I don't plan on throwing it away. And I plan on continuing our name, but it won't be tarnished any longer. That's the difference.
He looks at you with cold eyes. Disappointing.
His eyes were never warm.
Summon your brother for me.
Okay. Oh, she's just thinking about going to her older brother. She doesn't want him to like get mixed up into any of this. Maybe she'll go get him and then just like give him a little heads up. I don't know if we need to like role play it, but she'll go get him or she'll go message him. There's like a series of like little bells throughout the compound. It's
brother
kind of like
bell.
having an intercom system, but it's a series of bells that she has created. And so she pulls the right one for her older brother, which kind of signals for him to come. And I know that sounds like calling the help or something. Ding, ding, ding. But no, it's kind of like doorbells.
All right. Well, I guess this is a series of bells that kind of are interconnected throughout the compound.
Yes, yeah.
So all you get back is another ding-a-ling-ling as the ring is returned, and he's summoning you to his quarters.
Oh, really? Okay. Okay, he wants to play this game? God, she's like, I'm so tired, my back hurts. So welcome back to the group. Would you guys like to meet my older brother?
You have a brother. I didn't know
I have
that.
an older sister too, yes. I'm the youngest.
Oh, yes. Of course.
I know.
Right now?
I mean, I know he wants me for some reason. I know we're all tired and could probably sleep for the next 12 hours, but hopefully it'll be quick. And he's pretty cool. He's not like my dad.
Doesn't take much to be better than him, but let's go meet your brother.
Yeah. So then we will go throughout. It's still got to get outside to go to his. It's a series of. Everybody has like their own apartment and like multiple floors. Yeah, so it's that type of.
These guys are loaded. All right.
Yeah, it's like going into like a Japanese like castle on the that, and then the inside is like a large courtyard.
Series of stairs and courtyards and hallways.
Yes, that's what it is.
All right. So you make your way up to your brother's section of the compound. What is your brother's name again?
I was gonna say he's not a junior. I'm sorry that I don't have it memorized, but his name well, we call him Jin, but it's Song Jin, but aka Jin. So yeah.
Jen. All right.
Mhm.
The servants greet you at the edge of his quarter, and they escort you to his room. It's not his room, his office, sorry. They slide the door open and they bow as you enter. And standing on the opposite side is your brother, facing away from you, hands kind of folded behind his back, as he seems to be studying some sort of scroll.
Hey Jin, you called?
Yeah. He quickly rolls up the scroll again and tucks it into the wall, where there's a whole wall, looks like of official papers and whatnot. He just kind of tucks it back in, turns around, straightens his robes. Thank you.
Sorry. These are my friends. This is Malachite, Bottom, and this is Wanik. And he just starts pointing them off.
He looks at them. An honor to meet you all, and he gives you all a bow. Zola, I was hoping to be able to speak with you in private. This is a family matter.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm kind of stringing you guys along. If you guys want to meet me at my workshop, we could do that. I can have one of the ladies can take you there.
Sure. Okay.
Are you sure you don't?
Yes, friend Zola.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. They'll take you there, and then they'll give you like some tea, and they know where the alcohol is at. And she says it so her brother doesn't hear.
Are you okay with that, Mal?
Yes, the tea. Yeah, that's fine. This gives a look to Zola, like a nod of, "You've got this," and
Yeah.
turn around.
Okay. And like you see, one of the women kind of bows a little bit. I'm gonna give her the instructions, and then she'll lead you guys.
So while the rest-
Bottom. Nice to meet you.
Can you make a presence roll for me, please?
You sound
Bottom?
like a little. You sound like a little toys
You
with the
asked
button
for it.
inside.
Hey, of
Squeeze
course. Just presses.
This presence.
Hey, there you go.
Crit on a roll.
Yes,
Doesn't matter.
Come
Oh
on,
my
come on.
god!
Oh, there you go.
go.
Sorry. I thought it was. Sorry.
Almost. It's all right.
Almost.
I thought I saw 2 12s. Oh my god. Okay.
All right.
Very close.
Got a
very
hope
close.
out of that.
Yeah, that's a 13 with hope. I will take that hope because I need it.
All right. And you can see as she says this, she kind of holds her hand over her mouth as she suppresses a giggle.
Oh my
And she
god.
flushes a little, blushes.
She could be flesh.
And alone with your brother now, Zola, I just thank you for meeting me here. I wanted to talk to you in private as opposed to the banquet hall. How is father, by the way?
I think he'll be fine. I think he might have some bruises, but actually, my friend Malachite, we gave him some type of healing salve, and I put it on his 6-pack, so he's fine.
That's very good of you, friend. We shall compensate him for that.
I think that's a good idea.
I must ask, though, Zola.
Yeah.
Did you have a hand in the events that unfolded tonight?
A lot unfolded tonight, and it's just a series of events that I guess, yeah, if you want a straight answer, yes. But a lot of things happened today, and I made a decision based on information that I didn't know that I know now, and so it's like a domino effect of things happening, if that makes sense. So
Do you... No, of course you would not be aware of the strains your father has been under this past while. Our reputation, our house, our name
yeah.
is in question, as is our loyalty to the king.
No, I didn't know that.
What your father was hoping, and he did not tell me much of what you were working on, but he had put a great amount of faith in your work, in you.
Well, yeah, it was going to be a really good device, But like I said, it's just another one of those crazy events that happened tonight. I didn't know what was going to happen when I tried to create this device. I had my friend help me when we put our two devices together. I don't know. I'm confused. That's all I'll say. But I put my device with his and we merged it together, and then a huge scary like ghost with a face came out of it, and then my ears started bleeding, and then I trapped it in a magic box, and then Father took it, and then he released it. I'm telling you, just a series of events tonight.
That's what a deep sigh says. Well, regardless, this likely will not bode well for us.
Do you really?
Is there
still
any way
care
you can
about all
correct
that?
this?
What do you mean by correct?
Well, it was your device that instigated all of this. Is there another device you could possibly create to solve it?
That's the question I'm trying to answer, especially with my friends. We're trying to figure out. I don't even know the right questions to ask. I definitely want to solve it, but what is it? That's what I'm trying to figure out. We do want to fix it, whatever it is.
He lets out another sigh. You can see something is troubling him. You know your brother well enough to know that he's holding something back.
Are you okay?
Our father confided much in me. He looked to me to carry on our family's legacy.
Right.
That's a lot of responsibility.
Yeah, but you have me. You have Soyeon, and
I thank you for that. It does comfort me to a small degree. It would seem, though, that Mother was keeping something from us.
Yes.
Do you know where she is now?
I don't know where she is. She said she has her own journey to try to help fix whatever is going on. She has to go on her own journey to try to figure this out. And it all sounded very spiritual. And you know how Father never really let us look into the spirit realm or anything like that.
He looks back over his shoulder at the scroll that he had just tucked away. Mm-hmm. He pulls it out and hands it to you.
What's this?
You look at, and it is an ancient piece of parchment. You have to be very careful to open it. It's very brittle with age. But it looks like some sort of contract, some sort of promise.
Okay.
And were you aware of this contract, this covenant?
And she's just like looking down on it. No. I'm telling you, there's so many revelations today. My mind is going to explode. This is just another thing that I wasn't told about. I don't know what this is.
I found this amongst our mother's items. When she had gone missing, I went to her room to look for her, and I found this. It would seem as though one of her ancestors, one of our ancestors, I suppose, made a promise.
Okay.
Not to dig too deep within Mount Baekchu.
Okay. That explains a lot. And all we've been doing is digging for years. And we've dug far. And I've helped Father in creating certain ingenuities that have helped us be more intuitive.
Look at the signatures at the bottom.
Okay.
You look at them. Aside from your mother's maiden name, some ancestors of yours that you don't recognize the name, you recognize the other name, written in scrawled, almost childish letters.
Yeah.
Ember Song.
Oh. It's just eyes wide looking at it. Okay. Wow. But she doesn't recognize any of the other names?
No.
Okay. And it's her mother's maiden name. But it's ancestral, so it doesn't mean that her mother signed this, just.
Yep.
Got it. Okay. This is a lot. Do you mind if I take this with me?
He kind of waves his hand, says, to keep it, destroy it. It matters not to me. All I want is this to be fixed and our family to be secure.
The thing is, I don't know if we can have both.
He looks at you.
I
What do you mean by that?
want to fix this. And of course, I want the family to be okay. But I don't know what this journey is going to entail. I don't know the future. There is a possibility that you have to decide one or the other.
And you will pick family, of course.
I'll do what's best. I need you to trust me to do what's best.
You make a presence roll for me, please, Zola.
Yeah.
Ooh,
No
boy.
pressure.
I got
You
great
got this. You got
presence.
this. Come on.
I'm so present.
Yeah.
Don't worry about me. Come
Hey,
on.
you got this. Come on. Come on. Ooh. Oh, okay. Hey, that's nice.
with
That's
hope.
nice.
Oh, it's a
There you go.
7. Okay. I thought it was a 1. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, so that is 11 with hope.
He looks at you and says, well, with father injured, I'm in charge now. I have no choice but to trust you and that you will put your family first above all, as everyone, including your father, has done for you all these years. Our family stands at the brink of ruin after tonight's episode. He grabs a handful of coins as well and puts it in yours, and give this to your friend for the assistance he gave our father.
I will. And just for you, I think just look deeper into things. You don't just take things at face value. I am going to implore you to dig a little bit deeper. Whatever father tells you going forward, just look deeper into it.
He nods at you and says, I hope you can make this right, Zola.
Someone has to.
And now, if you'll excuse me, I have a banquet hall to clean and a reputation to repair.
You got this. You're the most charming out of all of us. I believe in you.
He just smiles at you. Always a charmer, Zola.
Well, I try. Okay. She's gonna go over and give him a hug.
Right. Your family doesn't normally give PDAs, physical displays of affection. So he just kind of stands there stiffly and kind of just pats you on the back.
He's the one. He's the one that's the most jovial of the family.
Okay.
So
I'll
she's
give you a
kind of
little-
surprised that he's like so serious right now.
I think he's feeling the weight of responsibility right now.
Yeah,
Poor
yeah,
guy.
for sure. And well, what he looks like a little bit. He has like short cropped hair and it's a little bit curly, but he looks very much like Zola Senior, like our mother. His skin is similar to her shade. She has dark brown skin, so his is like not he's like in the middle of like the father and the mother in terms of like skin tone. But usually he's like he's the charming, kind of whimsical, charismatic one out of all of us. But she's looking at him being so serious, and she's like, okay, this must be serious.
Yeah, he's you can tell he feels a little out of his depth right now.
Mm-hmm. I will do what is right in the end. Thank you for trusting me.
Of course. Thank you for your help. And thank you, friends, once again. If it weren't for them, I'm sure it could have been far worse.
No, everybody came together and really helped. Really appreciate it.
The Mujin owes them a great debt of gratitude.
Agreed. Okay, I'm gonna head back to them and see if we can get some food and maybe some sleep.
Send whatever you need.
Of course. Okay, I'll talk to you later.
He turns back to his paperwork.
She'll pat him on the shoulder and then make her way out, go back to her workshop.
All right. When you get back there, what are the rest of you up to? You guys, when you arrive, you guys are greeted like delivered with plates of food, wine, anything you ask for. It's a bit of a little party going on right now in the workshop, if you're in the mood.
Wine, you say? I would take that.
There's like some strong stuff too in here. Just like if you want like harder.
Oh, really?
It's not just wine. Yeah.
Of course. I'm about to pass out in front of you, so I will take a drink or two. Don't
Wannik
mind if
drinks
I
a whole
do.
lot, but it doesn't affect him because his cell walls are too thick. So he's just
I was gonna say that. I was like, does it even? he just wants to be a part.
Awesome.
Malachite doesn't take any alcohol. He takes a cup of tea. He politely thanks the servant, and he goes and he finds a little nook in the workshop where he has taken off his armor and his shirt. He's folded up his shirt and he's hanging his armor up on like a bar or a pole, and he's just staring at the damage that's been done and seeing like a fragmented look of himself within like the mail of the armor. And he has his little hammer and he's using just his breath and little bits of like fire and spark. He's like just melting the metal and trying to mend some of the armor. The tea gets cold by the time he realizes he'd forgotten to take a drink.
Wannik sees him sitting over there, and he comes to stand really close. Like his close barrier is kind of off a little bit. He's this huge thing, but and he reaches inside like a fissure in his now broken exterior, and he pulls out this old square compass. Like it's broken on the top, and he flicks it over in his kind of long fingers, and he holds it out to Malachite, and he says, "Malachite, this is yours. I should return it to your family. I should
What?
no longer carry it."
Where did you get this? I assume it looks very old as well.
Yeah, it's like thin brass, really old. He flips it over on its back, and on the back you can just barely see it. There's A.E.
His eyes go wide, and he takes like both of his hands and lets you drop it in, and he looks at it for a long time. He looks back up at you. Thank you, Wannik.
Yes.
I don't know what's going on with either of us, or he looks over at Barham or him or Zola, but glad to have you as a friend. And I guess whoever gave this to you agrees.
Yes, friend Malachite. My friend Agnes gave it to me, and I return it to one who reminds me of her. You have much of her inside you. She used it whenever she was lost, I think, and she needed to find her way.
Don't tell Barum you're gonna make me cry. Ugh.
Oh,
He-
your
it-
face
it-
gets wet.
Yeah, it's slightly flammable. Be careful. Ugh.
Cries gasoline.
I just think like the moisture,
Tears
like
are-
yeah, I'm thinking just he cries moisture, and it's just like because he's using fire, he's just near a lot of flammable things. And he's just like, and he takes some of the chain from his armor, and he's gonna make it into a necklace. And he tucks it. He's gonna wear it, so that just has that shirtless, and he just stands up, still shorter than you, and offers out his hand to renewing the friendship. And he puts his hand out.
Yeah, Wannick has no he has no barriers to physical contact, and he just takes his huge arms around him and pulls them in like fungals will do.
Up and up being lifted. Okay. Okay. Ooh, this is new. Good hug.
Yes, friend Malachite, I'm glad to be your friend too.
So Mal, did you want to use that as your action to repair all your armor?
That would be one of the things I'd like to do in my long rest is to repair my armor.
Okay. All right. Zola, you would have made your way back by this point.
Yeah, so she's gonna come in, open the door, and then like see Wannick lifting up Malachite, and then like giving a little small smile, knowing he needs it. And then see Bottom. What alcohol did he choose? It's a strong
Ooh, they have cherry whiskey. This place is awesome.
Yeah.
My God.
I come in, see him drinking cherry whiskey. Oh, that's my that's my favorite. Don't drink
Oh,
it all.
hello, Zola.
Yes.
Oh,
hi. I
Would
could
you like to
actually-
have some?
Oh yes. For the love of God.
He takes 2 cups and he serves one of them, just a little bit of whiskey, not a lot, being respectful. And he gives you the cup and keeps the bottle. There you go.
Oh, and she looks at.
Cheers.
I'm sorry. No. Okay. Well,
Oh, it
that's yours
burns.
now. And
Yes.
she downs it. She's gonna go sit. There's like a large work table
It's very good.
and
yeah.
some stools. She's gonna go sit.
Taste
You
is
wanna-
mixing with the blood, but it's still very good. Is everything all right, Zola?
Yeah. Just have a seat. I know that you say it's fine. You look horrible. You look beat up, my friend.
I will not get offended. You are right. I'll
Just
sit down.
please have a seat. So, I have something to show you, but I don't want to show the others just yet.
A secret.
Just,
Okay.
Just keep it down.
Of course.
Just gonna pull out the what the scroll.
Oh,
This
a scroll.
just gonna open it
Oh, okay.
and then
The
like
content,
turn it
okay.
upside down so that you can read it. So
Okay.
apparently this is like some type of ancient contract that my ancestors and Malachite's ancestors signed.
Oh. Oh.
They promised that they wouldn't dig into sorry, what is the coal called? Magic coal?
Ghost
true.
coal.
Ghost coal.
Oh.
They
coal,
promised that
okay.
they promised that they wouldn't dig into the ghost coal. And
Right.
and it's obviously been broken.
Yes, that is exactly the thing that they did. Yes. They did quite the opposite of
We-
the
we-
contract
we s-
says.
Yeah, we've been digging for years.
Can't we just put it back? I don't
No.
know.
No. You see her mind trying to think like technically if it's possible, and her brain kind of breaks. There's literally no way.
Well, okay. Well, this is a very old contract. it definitely has some spiritual
I know,
connections, so
I
we
know,
can
but
dig into that part. If
I
the
think
material side cannot be solved, maybe the spiritual one, we
uh, what I can guarantee is that we can stop digging going forward. Um, that would probably mean going against my father and anybody he has. But we can't
right.
dig anymore. Obviously,
Yeah.
whatever this old contract is, it's being upheld. We're seeing the consequences of it now. Right?
Yes,
We
for
saw what
sure.
happened inside the ballroom.
Yes, and apparently there are spirits locked, stuck somewhere deep into those mines as well.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe that's one of the spirits in the mines that was released.
okay. Well, maybe we could try and renew the contract or update it. New terms.
Hmm. I don't
We
know. I don't know.
Well, spirits are
I feel like the best we can
complicated.
do is just go to the person. I don't know who it is and just say sorry,
I mean,
and that we'll know we'll never do it again. I don't know.
yes.
Can I get
yes,
some more?
let's say
She has her
that.
drink. Can I get some?
Yeah, okay. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Thanks.
Um, we that is a start for sure. We could try to talk to the spirits that are down there. Well, I don't know if they would help.
I don't
Probably
know.
not.
Maybe there's
No.
like a head spirit, or like the manager of all the
Right.
spirits, and we go to them, and then we're like, hey,
Yes.
we're super duper sorry. Like our ancestors
Yes.
suck, and we're not them, but we're
Exactly.
gonna try to be better going forward. I don't know
Yes.
what to say.
I'm great at just apologizing for my ancestors'
Yeah,
mistakes.
yeah. What did your ancestors do?
Oh, we don't. Let's not even get into that.
Oh,
But
okay.
yes, we can definitely. Uh, that is a start, I think. We can check as well. Wanik has a way of talking to dead people. Maybe I tried doing some spiritual connection before. It didn't work. I think I was too sober, so we can try it later tonight.
Maybe. Are you better like when you're a little inebriated? Like just like a little.
Oh, I'm not worse.
You're okay. Okay.
Yes,
There's
I do.
there's
I feel
there's
better
there's people
about
who like
myself.
have a drunken fighting style and actually enhances their fighting style.
Oh, yeah, that's not exactly my thing.
Oh,
I
okay.
like to believe that I am
Look
a
into it.
great fighter no matter what.
Okay.
Yeah, I just like having a good drink. It's just hard for me to stop sometimes, but
Okay. I feel like we should look into
yes.
that, but after we
Mm,
deal with the spirit stuff, I think we're actually gonna need alcohol
right.
to kind of cope.
Of course. But I've trained for years. I can fight
Okay.
anyway.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. I can fight with my eyes closed.
Okay.
I've done that, and I won.
Okay.
More than
Okay.
once.
I
Yeah.
believe you.
Okay. There we go.
But okay.
Yes.
The only reason I don't want to tell them just yet is because we all really need to rest. And
Right.
if I just start telling everybody, no one's going to go to sleep.
Oh, yes. Oh, okay. That
You know what I
makes
mean?
sense.
It just starts rolling it back up
I can respect that. So will not tell them yet about
till
the
the morning.
scroll that
Yeah.
was signed by your family and the
Apparently.
Amber songs.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's a few other names, so I don't know who they are, but
Right.
they all broke the promise.
What did his family do though? What? Wait, we know that respectfully,
Who knows?
your family kind of shitty. Just
No,
respectfully.
not my not my family. Like my brother's really cool and my sister.
I believe that
And my
your
mom's
brother seems
amazing.
very charming.
You know, he's
Yes, your
great.
mom is lovely. But what did Malachite's family do?
I
What was his side of the problem?
literally, I have no idea.
Well, we can
So much crazy stuff is happening. It could literally be anything.
could be. We
It
can
could be
ask him in the
anything.
morning.
They could have like enslaved people who are now spirits, and now they're just coming back angry. They for sure broke the promise to not do, or
Yes.
I
And
don't
his father had a weird energy as well.
ugh,
What's up with your parents?
I
My parents
men,
are awesome.
you know, I don't know. I can't tell you.
Well, that's definitely a conversation that can be had in the morning. Well,
I
not
agree.
afternoon. We don't have to wake up early, right? Is that we're not about to be those
When's the
groups
last
that
time
like
you
wake
woke
up
up
in the
like
morning?
around 8 a.m.?
Never. Ew,
It's not
that sounds disgusting.
That's a respectable time, Bottom.
That is horrible.
is-
No, that sounds. What would you even do?
You start your day.
Malachite. You
That's what I
guys
feel like.
here.
Okay, hug down.
Oh, okay.
Takes it in.
Wannick puts him back down on his feet. He was only up about this tall because he's
Yeah.
almost as tall as he is.
Yeah.
So what would you guys like to do for the rest of your long rest?
Oh boy, good question.
I mean, there's like so many rooms here. You guys could stay here, or you can go back home. That's what Zola will suggest you guys do.
Is it all right if I crash down here for the night? I don't think I want to. He's
Yeah.
like thinking about.
She stops you. She's like, "No, it's totally okay." And there is a shower actually. If you're scared of baths now.
I'm not scared of bats now. I'm just scared of bath ghosts. And not
Fair.
scared, but just like skittish.
That's
What's the
fair.
word? Yeah. You don't know what it's like until it happens to you, and now it's like now I'm gonna think about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I appreciate that. Thank you.
You guys
Thank
are
you,
all
really.
Yeah. You guys are all welcome to stay. There's just so much space here. So
Wannick, go to
Sure.
Shrine of Falling Leaf. We will return when the sun comes up. For friends.
okay. Will you stay safe, Wannick?
Of course, friend. Wannick always safe. Well, most of the time.
Okay. Kind of looks at you side eye. Okay.
He tips his head a little bit, and there's this thought he has, but he can't really say it because he knows where Zola's mother's is. But it's unlikely she could read his face or body language because he's a fungrel. But it's like tearing him up inside, but he's not going to say anything. So he just kind of shakes his head and looks at Malachite and peeks over to make sure that Barham is still on his feet, and then, shuffles out.
I wonder where my mom is.
Yes.
Thinks about her.
I just need to clean my wounds and I'll be okay. If I could rest here as well, that would be amazing.
Yes. I'll call a couple of the servants to come and guide you to the rooms. They have bathrooms in them. So, Bottom,
Oh,
you
okay.
could take a bath or a shower or either one. You could.
Yeah?
You should. Yeah, you could. What?
Oh, okay.
No,
you
it's
you
be-
seem to be implying that I must take a shower,
I-
like that I'm stinky right now.
It's common sense
is-
to wash your wounds, and those look pretty
No,
rough.
yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
I'm gonna do
exactly.
that.
And at
Like,
the same time, you could use this cherry scented soap. Oh,
Right. You know when you're about to do something and then someone tells you to do it and then you don't feel like doing it anymore? It's just
No,
one
no.
of those situations, but it's fine. Yes,
Barham,
it's
if you
okay.
refuse to take a bath, I will knock you out and put you in the bath.
I don't like being unconscious
he'll be the
in
bath
the water.
ghost.
Yes, no.
I'll be your bath ghost.
Oh, yes. No, it didn't sound fun the first time.
you want to
when
see
mentioned
Malachite
it, so-
pop up at your feet?
Right. Okay, we'll take a shower. Sure.
All right. So tell me which of the two long rest activities you guys will be taking.
I need to heal up, so I'll take the 10 to all wounds. It's not pretty, so Bottom's definitely gonna take a shower, clean his wounds, no infection stuff, and it's a lot of just holding clean pieces of cloth to his bleeding wounds until they stop bleeding, and then just leaving them. He's got a bunch of scars, like when he removes his shirt. He's got a lot of old scars, newer scars. He's got marks all over. So he does see constant fights and battles. Now, which fights are those? Who knows? And he pretty much just lets his natural vigor take care of it. as he often does. So the drinking is more to tolerate the pain and just tank through it. And literally he just toughs it out.
You use the cherry scented soap.
Absolutely. Love cherries. And he takes the cherry whiskey with him.
It's a cherry kind of night.
Hell yes.
All right. So tend to all wounds. And what's your second item that you can pick?
I get a second one, of course. I would like to. My armor is fine, so I think I'll clear all stress.
Right.
I'm good with hope. I'm good with armor, so I'm gonna. Yeah, no, I'm gonna clear all stress because that's dangerous.
Does Bottom have any sort of, I don't know, ritual or meditative practice or anything that he does to help relieve that stress?
He definitely did in the past, and nowadays he does the closest approximation to it as he can. So he was never good at meditating with his master, but he pulls out his sword, goes over some kata, some forms, very slowly, feeling the muscles move with each movement as he's turning and spinning. This right immediately before going to sleep. And like always, he tries to engage not just his muscles, but his spiritual energy, and fails. But he tries. Maybe I should have drank more. I'll try again tomorrow. But yes, he's gonna take a shower and early and take care of everything and be available to talk to anyone else or help anyone else with anything if anyone is gonna do anything before going to sleep. You know, don't usually sleep early, so I'm gonna stay up for a little bit.
Okay, sounds good. So how about yourself?
Did you say Zola?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So she's going to tend to all wounds, so that resets all the hit points. And then I think I want her to prepare, and since I think she would go to Bottom's room. I think she doesn't want to disturb Malachite or like anything that'll kind of like ruin his sleep or just anything like that. So I think she would go to Bottom's room and then try to kind of brainstorm ideas. And so for that, you prepare for the next day's adventures and then you gain hope. But if you're preparing with someone else, you both gain 2 hope.
Nice.
So
They
I
have
would-
to choose. They have to choose the prepare.
Oh,
option
really?
Too,
Oh,
though.
okay.
Yeah.
I can do that and not clear stress.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm okay with that.
oh, okay.
Nice.
Okay, so I'll do that. I'll take my stress back. I'm stressed
It's
again.
fine,
Oh no,
it's fine. Like we got cherry.
it's just like
whiskey.
work. Hey, it's just like work. I
All
thought
right,
it was
so you
fine.
each gain 2 hope.
But when you have alcohol, it takes the
Yes.
edge off.
I
Bottom
am
yeah.
is full
all
of hope.
hoped up.
Yeah, so I am just trying to I go to his room a little bit later. She showered. See, she looks a little bit better, kind of patched up, clean, and then just like come in and then we just try to brainstorm like the best way to like break it to everybody and what to do going from there. Like what next step should we do? Should we go down to the ghost cult, like the mines and stuff, like just talking about all of that?
Awesome. Very quick before Zola leaves, after that whole session, that whole conversation, in those little last couple of seconds as she's about to leave, she's just like, "So, great talk."
Yeah, and she starts to yawn. Yeah,
You and Malachite.
yeah. Our dads suck. Like this, I know. It's like our ancestors are
Yes.
horrible.
Yes, but are you sure there's not any other type of connection going on? I don't want to impose. I'm just
No,
Just
I
ask.
think I think it's that familial connection of our family sucking. Unfortunately, is that what you mean?
right. Yes, that as well. I was just asking a little more romantically. Because before there was like not even tension, it was just a whole thing. Just a question, don't have to answer it, it's fine.
You think I have time for romance right now? You think I'm thinking about romance right
Hey,
now?
You're about to
hey
take that
girl,
damage.
these moments are the best ones.
What are you
know,
talking
just
about?
it's okay. There's no
fought
judgment.
we fought smoke with the face.
Exactly.
What?
It's okay. There's no judgment.
You know
I'm
what?
just
I just
letting
want
you
to say.
know.
I just want to say. Listen to me.
Yeah.
Guys do this all the time. Girls just, it's just nice, and it's just normal and regular. And then people are like,
Right.
"Ooh, romance." It's like,
No, yeah.
no, I'm just being a nice
makes
person.
sense. Yes.
Oh, it makes sense to you now.
No, of course,
Jesus
it always
Christ.
made sense. I was just
I need
saying,
to go talk.
though, there
Opal would understand.
sometimes. Okay, that's
She would understand.
but that's fine.
Maybe she wouldn't because she's obsessed with you. Maybe, God,
She
maybe my sister would
is.
understand.
Yes.
Listen,
Oh,
listen, Bottom. Just because I can talk to someone and be
Yes.
nice and caring,
of course.
why does it have to be romantic?
Doesn't have to be. Just.
But you
just
brought up the
asking.
word romance.
It's just asking. Just a question. There's no judgment.
I could fully kiss somebody on the lips platonically.
Can you?
Yeah, and then she she's gonna grab you by your shirt and then pull you in and kiss you.
Okay.
I felt nothing.
Me neither. That was not necessary. I'm with you. I was with you the whole time.
I had to prove a point.
Sure. Okay.
You didn't brush your teeth.
I did. Oh, I did, but I drink more after it. Sorry. So sorry.
Oh my God.
Well, it's okay. I was just asked. Now I know. Just wanted to make sure if you needed someone to talk to. I feel like your family's may. I don't know if you have someone who you
Listen,
can talk to about these
listen,
things.
listen. Our families suck. Please don't bring up this conversation to Malachite. Look,
Never.
he's not thinking about romance either.
Of course not.
Our dads just like rebuked us in front of everybody.
Sure.
We're all
Yeah.
feeling weird and shameful about
Yes.
our ancestors.
There's a lot of tension. Yeah. And
Okay.
sometimes you just need that
gonna
warmth.
go to-
Okay, though.
Oh, I need
okay.
that warmth. I think you need to go take a cold shower. I'm gonna go to sleep.
I did that. Okay. Well,
Take
it
another.
was great talk. See you in the morning.
She
Well,
walks off.
afternoon.
She's gonna be there at 10 a.m.
Ew,
She's gonna kick you.
I'm going to move on to Malachite now.
Above table, she truly felt nothing. She was trying to just prove a point.
Meanwhile, hiding behind a curtain. Never mind. No.
Are the rooms right next to each other? That's up to the GM if he wants to be a little.
Yeah. It's not, these, I mean,
But here's the thing. It is right next
and the
to each
paper
other.
walls too. On top of the paper walls.
Tatami mat walls.
Oh, I forgot about the tatami.
Oh no. Yes.
Amazing.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, they're next to each other, but I think Malachite doesn't go to bed for a while.
Oh no.
He spends a lot of time in the workshop fixing his armor, and he looks at the great sword kind of staring back at him. And while he's working on it, he looks around the workshop, and he does think about all the times he's come here to drop stuff off to Zola, plans and schematics all over the place. And it does give him a strong sense of zen. And he hasn't really felt that. He only feels that type of like calm and centeredness when he was here working on things and when he was at home. So weirdly enough, he feels very at home in this area. And he looks at the sword, and while he's hammering away, again, like just shirtless with the compass that he got from Wannick, which throw another loop into his life. And listen, I don't know what's trapped inside of you, as he looks at the sword, but we're gonna try to make this right. I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm sorry if you're not where you're supposed to be, and I'm kind of dumb. I just really wanted to do right by my family and the legacy of everything that my name stands for, and doing that, I screwed up. Big time. You were there for that. Gonna try to fix this. And hopefully that is enough to make me look less shitty to spirits, and except that one that tried to kill me. That one can go kick rocks. He doesn't expect an answer from the sword. He's just sort of like, he knows that after seeing that there was a spirit trapped in the dagger that he forged, he's like, well, there's obviously something inside of this sword. And
I'll let you make an instinct roll for me. This will be a reaction roll, so no hope or fear gained.
okay. All right. My instinct has gone up by a point, so that's good. Okay. Oh no, I closed it by mistake. There we go. And roll. That is a 14 with hope.
No hope, but just a 14. You stare. Are you holding your blade, or are you just looking at it? This time?
He started the conversation just looking at it, but by the end he's finished fixing his armor and he's holding it, because he's going to put it back in its personalized little scabbard he made for it. Oddly enough, to him it feels like he's tucking his weapon into bed. So it's kind of what he's doing before he decides where he's going to sleep.
Okay. Blade remains inert in your grasp. You open up your senses, open up anything to try and receive a message from it. But there's nothing but the cold steel. And strangely, even though there is no response, there is a familiarity with this steel. I mean, this is your livelihood. To you, it's almost like a member of the family. It's that intimate to you.
Good talk.
I'm going to give you 1 point of spirit for that.
Oh, thank you.
Darn it.
And
Okay, so I need to start talking to my stuff.
And yeah, so the first thing I chose for long rest was to fix my armor because it was one slot away from being destroyed. And the second thing is, he sees the mess inside of the workshop from all the drinking, and he decides there is some food left over and some drink left over. He's going to sit and just have a quiet meal alone. And he thinks as he sits down at one of the stools, he kind of looks to the left and to the right and kind of has a weird little flashback of having dinner at his home when he was younger with little Opal stealing bread and his two older brothers fighting over the bigger hunks of meat, his father bringing over the giant pot, and his mother serving the bowls to everybody. Very remiss of a gapdol bibimbap, like a stone bowl with some like roasted vegetables, rice, egg, all swirled in with a spicy sauce that his father refuses to give the secret to anyone. And it fades away, and he finishes and he cleans up everything, puts everything back where it was, and finally decides to go shower and go to sleep.
Okay. Can you make an instinct reaction roll for me, please?
Ooh,
Reaction.
another. Okay, just a sec. Another instinct, so the exact same thing. That is a 14 with fear. So
No fear. All right. But you do see as you're sitting down and eating, a shadow fall across the wall
Okay. Whose shadow is
of
it?
two people kissing in the next room.
Oh no!
Wait, really? Oh,
Wow, look at Andrew loves this. Wow. He's an
You did the
instigator.
same thing in our Opal game.
Oh.
That's fantastic.
Listen, you get
Come on.
1 minute to break, I think. Can't bring up other games. That's not. You can't. That's. Shh.
Yeah, so is it Malachite? Definitely knows whose room is next to him. He's gonna.
Don't do it.
He really wants to go out there and see what's going on, but he's just so tired, and he is like one more slip. I think Zola had it right. He's like one more bit of bad news away from just a break, and he just loudly collapses on his bed and falls asleep. But if anything, it's like the text in a video game. Malachite is aware of this choice. Malachite
Your
will
actions
remember
have
this.
consequences.
Yeah, Malachite will remember this.
Oh no! Added to the memory bank.
All right. Wannick.
So Wannet trudges towards the Shrine of Falling Leaf, and there are dead after the calamity of the dance house, and some of the families hold to the old tradition where they lay out their dead on raised daises within the Shrine of Falling Leaf, and they're in alcoves overnight so that in the morning they come sing the song of passage. And in the night, Wannick moves from body to body, and he's a saprophyte. And despite what Wannick may feel about it, there's really no time to heal and recover without being what he is or they are. And so from each body, he just takes a little bit. He lays their hands over it. And as a saprophytic fungal, he just takes a little bit of their mass and starts their reclamation. It's not enough to be noticed. Maybe they smell a little bit more fruity than they should this close to death. And maybe their eyes are a little bit more sunken and their cheeks are hollowed out. But it's just enough from each of that body. And in this way, he heals himself and he remakes the hard surface of his fungal kind of plate, gambeson. And as he communes with them, he's singing small snatches of song of passage as he meanders through the shrine. And then probably when the moon is high, and I don't know what phase it is, he's standing there and he places himself in the direction that he knows Zola's mother is, or what remains of her. And he's trying to gauge how far is it.
Find your gaze falling on Mount Baekchu. And it would have been a full moon tonight, but it is clouded over and raining. There are sometimes patches of the moon poking through the stormy clouds that sometimes cast a strange reddish hue across the landscape. That's why this is called the Ember Moon.
Mm.
And it catches the top of Mount Baekchu.
Can he make it there and back before sunup?
No.
Yeah, he's conflicted. He wants to go to Zola's mother and sing her own song of passage, bring her back. But there's no time. And so he just stands there probably until the sun, or until the sky lightens with morning, just faced in her direction, what remains of Zola's mother, and sings the song of passage, or her passage right there. Little pieces of him probably break off just with the stress, which is why he doesn't relieve his stress. He just fixes himself with healing and remaking his armor until morning comes, and then he'll return back to Zola's compound.
Okay. I am going to slide you 1 point over towards Mujin because you are looking after a citizen of Mujin. All right, so you're 1 point spirit. All right, so I'm going to also roll a d4. This is how much fear I get, +4. So that's going to be 7 fear that I get on your long rest.
Okay.
Seems fair.
I didn't know about that rule.
Yep.
Well,
Oh,
we haven't,
That's
we
how the
haven't done a
GM
long
takes
rest.
a long rest.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
have
Oh, God.
All right. And we're going to take a 10-minute break, 5-10-minute break. Let's say 10 minutes.
Okay.
That's enough.
Yeah.
And we'll come back and conclude this episode.
Sounds good.
Awesome. Okay.
Okay.
Be right back.
Yes.
Here we go.
Just a
There you go.
carne asada.
Yeah, I've decided I'm never going to warn you guys again.
Oh my gosh,
come on.
this guy, he did. He's
Even if you
Okay,
did,
yeah.
I'm never ready. It's fine.
Yeah.
he just banked 7 fear. What?
He remembered
Yeah,
all the crits he suffered.
Oh, oh.
Oh, there we go.
There
I
it is.
am at full fear, by the way, 12 fear.
Okay.
And we are going to cut to another scene here.
I don't know. I only get 6 hope. He gets 12 fear. We need to call Daggerheart Company.
Yeah, come on.
I don't know.
It is the dead of night. The stars are hidden. The moon is veiled. Clouds hang thick over Mount Baekchu like a closed fist. Rain falls in fine strands, slicking the stone and pooling in muddy puddles. Somewhere above, the mine entrance yawns open. Its frame soaked with runoff, its breath cold and still. And a handful of torches move like dying stars toward its mouth. A contingent of armored figures advances toward the mine. Their boots splash through mud, turn black with coal dust. No words are spoken, only the soft churn of boots and wet gravel. They pause for a moment. Their fear is palpable. And they enter. A few moments later, behind them comes another. A solitary figure, taller than the others, hooded and draped in black. A great sword hangs across his back. Yet its weight does not slow him. He does not hesitate, and instead strides purposefully into the mine. From a ridge above, a hooded lone watcher stands motionless. Their hood is drawn, their face hidden, as they watch the mine inhale these souls. They have seen this death before, and they know what is to come. Dawn breaks. You are all rested. The village wakes from their slumber to a different scene, a different mood now. One more somber, one more fearful. In fact, the trees of the forest seem to have encroached a few feet closer to the edge of town, the roots kind of erupting from the earth and twisted in some strange form that almost looks like shards of filings being drawn towards Mount Baekchu. They're all kind of pointed in that direction. The branches almost reaching for it. The animals that are herded, the sheep, the goats in the area, they're restless, constantly pacing in their pens. There is a sense of unease throughout the town, and everyone feels it. Malachite, you are sleeping in Zola's workshop. Zola, were you sleeping there too, or did you go back to your room?
No, nobody slept in the workshop. Everybody had like designated rooms.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we're not sleeping.
All right. So Malachite, you hear a soft knock on your door.
Malachite's been up early. As an Orderborn character, To start my day, I am trying to embody the principles that have been brought up through my family, and I'm going to use Respect Your Steel in Sanctuary, where he gets up in the morning, he does a quick little like calisthenic workout to work up a sweat, he warms his blade, and he cleans it. And that's just a ritual he does every morning. And for that, I can bank a d20 as my hope die for any time during the rest of this long rest. So I have one that I can use. So yeah, he's up and he goes to the door.
On the other side is your mother.
Oh.
Can you describe your mother?
This would be Marble Embersong. Very different compared to his father Jasper, who like I said was squat and had like a bearded dragon sort of physique, very earthly. Marble is much taller than him, much taller than Malachite as well. She is much more lithe, has a long, slender neck, and she is of the white dragonborn, Dracona. Dracona. So she has like silvery white scales, piercing blue eyes. There's a bit of a coldness in her breath, and she was a soldier. She's got a very militaristic body. She's been retired for about 30 years now. Not willingly, but because she was getting on in years. And yeah, she's sort of just living the retired soldier life. She is at home, perpetually bored, taking care of Opal, sort of like Opal's been her project for a very long time.
All right. So when you open the door, you see that she clearly has a very worried face, look on her face. I'm glad.
Mom, what are you doing here?
They told me I might be able to find you here after what happened last night.
Oh yeah, did Dad tell you what he did?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, that was kind of a rough night. What can I do for you, Mom?
Last night, Zola's father, well, not father, I'm not quite sure who it was, who gave the order, whether it was his father or her older brother, sent up a contingent of guards to the mines.
What? Why? Are they stupid?
To discover the threat and possibly contain it.
Don't say it.
And your father went after them. They have not returned yet, and this has been hours.
With his bum leg? What? Why didn't you stop him?
He looks at you. You know your father.
He's gonna get himself hurt.
I know you two had an argument last night.
And if publicly disowning me in front of a whole bunch of people, including my friends, then yeah, there was an argument.
He has a flair for the dramatic sometimes. But he's still proud of you, despite what he might say. And I don't think he had the heart to ask you for help in this endeavor. But I'm not afraid to do that. I've heard of what you and your friends did last night at the banquet hall. You vanquished a giant and ghosts and creatures from the spirit world.
Yeah, I guess it was pretty cool. When you overlook the life-threatening situation, yeah. Thank you for telling me, Mom. I don't know.
No, you misunderstand. I'm not here to tell you. I'm here to tell you. Go get your sister. Go get your father.
Wait, she's there too? Pardon me. He's going to step past her and go over the balcony and spew a giant rage of fire out of his mouth in frustration. So from a distance, it looks like there's like a small explosion has gone off in the balcony. And he'll turn around. Well, that now makes more sense as to why he went down there. Okay. Idiots. You're walking into... All right. I'll get them both out of there, Mom. I'm sorry that all this has gotten Dad riled up and Opal's in a mess.
Don't worry about that. This is far more important. Just please, let's get them home safely. I would accompany you, but I'm getting on in years.
I would rather not endanger every member of the family living at home right now. So I appreciate that. Just take care of the house, and I'll try to send someone as soon as I know what's going on, and I'll get him out of there. Even if I have to drag his ass.
That's my boy. And she just gives you a little squeeze on the cheek. Thank you.
Oh.
If Malachite wasn't so extremely worried now about both his sister and his father, he would take that moment to kind of let that sit as he watches his mom leave. But he waves her goodbye and then immediately slams his fist against Barham's door. Wake up!
Your fist will go through, right through the paper. Right through.
Yeah, it's paper. It's not
paper.
wood.
There's like some sounds of something falling on the ground and some heavy footsteps, and the door opens and Bottom is there still holding the sheets. What happened? Who died?
We have an important... I don't care. Get your floozy clothes on. Get your shit together. We have an emergency.
Okay, floozy. And he goes to grab his clothes and his stuff, pulling his pants up. What happened?
And he's like a drill sergeant. Go, 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 come on!
What happened?
Less talking, more getting ready. And he asks, he actually has no idea where Zola's room is, so hello? And he waits for a servant to ask if they could wake Zola up, because he's not going to go do that.
They pop in their head, like, nervously.
Yeah. Actually, your room probably is not too far away. You would have heard the tearing of paper and the yelling of Malachite.
Yeah.
Or the small explosion of fire.
Yeah, no, she's up. She's already been up, like, and she's dressed and like she was like eating, and then she heard the fire and she's like, oh, she had like eggs and some bread and some tea.
Oh no.
So she's stopped eating breakfast and then is going to make her way out. What in God's name is going on? She kind of gets out to a large hallway. Yes?
I just got a visit from my mom, who has told me that either your dad or your brother just sent a contingency of guards into the mine with my sister in tow, and my stupid-ass father decided to follow them down there.
Okay.
I apologize for being loud and aggressive this morning. I'd like to go 10 hours without someone throwing bad news at me.
She has the thing behind her back, the scroll.
Yeah.
Ooh. I mean, we should definitely go. Yeah, no, we should definitely go tend to that as soon as possible.
Yeah.
No time like the present. No.
Yeah. Has anyone seen Wanik?
Wanik.
Wanik probably starts coming up the stairs or the hallway. He's soaking wet, and he's got a wet goat on a rope lead.
What goat?
He walks up into him, this wet goat. The wet goat smells everywhere, and he looks at everyone and says, "Morning." Wanik bring goat. Goat was fearful for some reason. It is
Wanik.
beautiful out.
Wanik, emergency. My family's in danger in the mines. Opal, my father, who... Forget it. They're in danger. As are the guards. People
He,
went
like-
into the mines.
He ties the rope off he ties the goat off on a doorknob. And he just looks at looks at Wannick at Malachite, and he goes, "Yes, then we go." And he like turns around and just immediately
Wait.
starts walking back out.
Wait, wait, Wannick, just hold on, come back, please.
Yes, friend Zola.
Okay, I know that we're in a rush, but I believe this information, it's going to hurt you, but is information that you do need, Malachite.
Hurt what?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that this is all piling on. But this needs to be
And-
said.
It's fine. Just get it out there. Just say it. Whatever you
I
gotta
know,
say.
I know. My older brother gave me this scroll last night, and then I'm just gonna show it to you, and your eyes are scanning it, but at the same time, I'm explaining everything to you. Anyway, basically, this is just our ancestors from way, way, way back made a promise that they wouldn't go down in the mines and dig deep, and ever since then, that's all we've been doing. So spirits are mad at us and angry and want to kill us because we broke our promise. We didn't. And if you look right there, that is your family name. And I'm just like laying it all out.
Can I take the compass and look at the AE and see if it kind of lines up with the handwriting of the signature on this old thing?
Compass?
Does.
It matches.
Oh. Okay.
He looks at Wannick. This was her. Agni signed this.
Yes, she did. Wannick does not remember, though. He puts his head down because he's lying.
Hey,
Oh my god.
hey, buddy, it's not your fault. It's all good. It's all good.
And you don't recognize this name here, but that is my mother's surname. And so my family also signed this.
This
But I
is,
know we have to get to. This is a lot. I know we have to get to
Yeah.
your father and your sister, but this might be useful information. Whatever's down there is very much angry, and so
It's only going to be half as angry if any harm comes to them. Then I'm going to be the most angry thing in the mine. As he cracks his knuckles.
okay.
Baden comes out of his room, already with his stuff on, the sword on his hip, the other one on his back. He's tying his hair back. Okay, where are we going? Oh, so early.
Oh, good. Princess is ready.
Zola's like, morning.
What's up? I heard something about a danger. Is this a rescue mission? Where are we going?
And-
It sounds like it. Yeah.
Okay.
Based on the awkwardness and stuff, Malachite now gets the 2 + 2 here. And
What? There is no awkwardness. No,
No,
roll
no.
for awkwardness. Roll
Okay,
for
that's fair.
awkwardness.
That's fair.
What is
Would
the
that
awkwardness
Would that
roll?
be presence? Would that be presence?
I don't know.
That'd be instinct. Go ahead and roll instinct, Mal.
Okay.
Ah,
Roll for drama.
Roll for awkwardness.
roll for
Roll for
drama.
drama.
Oh,
That is a 16 with fear.
great.
Wow.
Good thing you're full.
Okay. I'm full on fear, but this I'm gonna save. I'm gonna bank it anyway as a consequence later.
Okay.
Go ahead. What would you
Wow,
like?
Andrew.
That is a success, by the way.
Okay. Oh, I was gonna say it need to be at least a 20, but that's just.
You can think whatever you want.
I know.
So,
Malachite's about to say something, and he's about to lash out at Barum again. Puts the 2-2 together after rolling a 16 with fear, and with that fear, he kind of hushes down for a moment. He
No,
turns
we-
his back around. We gotta go.
We do.
Opal
we do have
and
to
my
go.
father and some guards are in danger.
oh no. Okay. Let's go.
Oh, let's go. Let's go. She's gonna roll up the scroll. She has a little bag with her. Puts it in there.
Okay. All right. So you rush outside. You guys off all your equipment. You're all equipped and good
Yes.
to go.
All the good stuff.
Yep.
Wannick
All
gets
right.
outside in the rain and he starts to have this kind of clicking sound, rhythmic clicking sound coming out of him. And he is going to cast armored beetles, and you see beetles from all over the place land on him and then orientate themselves in
Whoa.
the same direction. And now he just looks like this black clad Wannik with this, armor of beetles over top of him. And he looks at friend Zola and goes, let's go. Wannik is now ready.
You definitely are.
Wannik
Let's go.
has turned into a mech.
Yeah.
I love it.
And we're off.
All right. So you march up towards the mine, I guess?
That's
Yes.
that's
Straight.
Okay. It is a fair trek up there. Like I said, it was roughly about a mile to get there. Mainly following the track, the rail line that pulls the ore down from the mines and the coal down from the mines. You approach the same spot that you were just the day before, where you were looking at a dead miner. You can clearly see in the muddy dirt a number of footprints leading into the mine.
Well, this is them.
Yes.
well. What are we waiting for? Malachite is just going to go forward. I assume there would be torches off to the side for the miners. He's going to snag one, spit some fire on it, and just keep moving.
As you grab for a torch, you hear a raspy voice like sandpaper behind you. Ember song.
He turns around for a second. You all hear that?
What?
Do we?
Yes, you all hear it.
Oh, okay. Okay, what the hell was that?
Well, we know that probably the two of you are not welcome here. Probably.
I mean, but that's all I do is work down here. I haven't heard that before.
Well,
What do you
there's
want?
The whole contract.
Do you turn around or do you still
Oh,
face them?
he absolutely turns around.
Okay.
I mean,
So you turn around and you see stepping forward, almost apparating out of the edge of the trees that kind of line this clearing just before the mine entrance. A hooded figure, about your height, a little hunched over. The robes are a brown and they look old, as if they're frayed and about to disintegrate. And there's this distinct smell of death. Wannik, recognize that smell immediately.
It's wonderful.
Say what you want to say. I don't have time for this.
Come closer, kin.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, pull out my sword just in case.
Does Wannik know exactly who this is?
Yes. With that.
What?
I have my wand out.
You call me kin and keep yourself obscured. Remove the hood.
Bitch.
The figure slowly raises a hand, and you can see quite clearly from the hand it is that of an ancient Dracona. And as she pulls the hood back, you see an ancient white dragon, Dracona.
Oh, she's old.
Who are you?
Malachite, who is that?
Do not remember your stories.
He clutches his the compass that he just turned into a necklace. Agni.
There. And as she says that, you see almost appearing out of nowhere, like a small puff of mist or smoke, the white tiger by her side.
What the hell is going on?
That white tiger.
Where's the cat coming from?
I saw that before.
Wait, you've seen this cat?
Dragons
Yes.
can have cats?
And I was sober at the moment. I saw that at that night, last night when we fought that thing. I stepped out for a while, but I
What
don't know
do
what that
you
is.
want from me? If you're concerned about kin, they're inside the mine.
I know. What do you remember from the stories, child?
Agni Embersong helped free Mujin in its infancy from the Bandit King. And over time made an agreement with the spirits and the elements to protect the village and its sanctuary in exchange for always protecting everything around it, always traveling. A service of protection.
You hear what sounds to be maybe a laugh, but it comes across more as a dry cough. I am no hero. She turns to you, Warnick. Hello, traitor.
Hello, friend Agnes. You look old.
She laughs a little more at that. Indeed, I am. But I am no hero.
And I am no traitor. Except to that Bandit King. I have failed you once. Tell us what we must do. Quit with the vagueness. It does not help us.
I'm a murderer. A mass murderer. Not a hero. The stories you tell yourselves, regaling my efforts, glossed over the fact of how I defeated the Bandit King.
Great. More bad news.
Souls trapped within Mount Baekchu are there because of me. I caused the cave-in that destroyed them all.
Why did you do it, and why did you decide to tell me this now?
As my time is coming to an end.
Oh, good, so you can unload your burden on me. Great.
I want you need to know the truth. I have stood guard over Mount Baekchu for generations. And in my last moments, the covenant has been broken by you and her.
What?
She looks to you, Zola.
We did.
Because of the...
Oh, and then she'll bring out the scroll. You're referring to this? Hold it up to her.
Right. That is indeed the contract that binds us to this land. And you have broken it.
Well, technically we didn't break it, but our ancestors did. And funny enough, your name is signed here at the bottom. So I think you're the one that broke it.
And so a
Respectfully?
price will be paid. And my time has come to an end. The
Can you-
draw of the in-between calls. But I cast this burden onto my heir,
Oh, of course. Of course.
Malachite, Ember Song.
Yeah, fine. Let's get this over with. I have to go get my sister out. And my dad. Please.
That's not right.
Mel, is everything okay? Are you sure?
I'm fine. He's lying.
I would say, she would say, you're not. And it's none of this is fine. You don't have to lie. There's no point. We just have to do what we have to do.
Exactly.
Okay.
Then let's go. If she's not going to help and just basically curse you before we walk in.
What do you need me to do? To undo your great covenant breaking and so that
Restore balance. Restore the covenant.
Okay, so you want me to go in there, get my friends out, get my family out, and well, it seems to me that the problem was digging into the mountain, yeah? As he looks to everybody.
Yeah, according to this contract.
So okay, so I go in there and I break every piece of machinery as a statement that we're done in here.
yeah.
Will that satisfy you?
Not just you. We're all going to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You have seen those horror shows where like a ghost-like figure just kind of zips forward to you, almost like in like frames, just like 1 second there, next second 5 feet closer, 5 feet. Just
Yep.
boom, 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 boom. She stands right in front of you now, Mal. And you can smell that death on her breath.
Quick.
You would doom those souls to eternity as I have.
No, I thought breaking the stuff would free them.
And you would doom Mujin.
Ah!
So we must choose between the city, the people, or
But the city will be destroyed if we leave. If we leave this running, more spirits will
Yes.
just attack the
we
city.
can't let that happen.
But this is a glaring
Find.
wound. This is a wound in Mujin.
Balance. Repair the wound.
It's kind of vague.
Can't you tell how? Can you tell us how, please? And I'm just like I'm behind you. Like, can you
It's
just
like,
any tip at all would be helpful?
and just like in
Don't do
Marvel, the Avengers, he starts to dissolve.
No,
Right
I knew
before
you were
your
gonna.
eyes.
We could- Oh, she Thanos snapped out of here.
She done
Well-
did it to herself.
Jesus Christ.
That doesn't change our immediate objective. We still need to save
Okay.
Malachite's family.
Yes. There's so much on my mind. Okay. Yes, we have our first objective. We can focus on that now and compartmentalize. Let's go get your dad and sister. Let's go.
You got this, Mal. We're with you.
And you're not alone, okay? Seriously.
I know, and I appreciate. I
know it's a lot. It's a lot. But just
and
don't
like,
forget that we're here.
Flares are flying. There's smoke.
Yeah. Did her breath smell like ash? Anyway, let's go.
Yeah.
Um,
So tell me about this ghost.
she's interested. Okay.
Yeah.
No, let's go.
All right. By the way, the white tiger's still there.
Oh,
Oh. Tiger?
What do you want, Cat?
Does
Friend
one
or
know
foe?
his name?
No, you do not. No,
It's
this
Lucifer.
tiger
But it's a real tiger.
seems real enough to you. It is huge, by the way.
Yeah, he can talk to anything, really.
I
That is-
imagine it was more spectral, no? Than
It-
real?
Ken,
It's
well,
weird.
let's see what the cat wants. Could one of you talk to it? Because if I have, I need to. He just
We
starts
really
doing-
do have to go unless the
Yeah.
tiger has something to help. Maybe
Yeah.
the tiger can come with us and help.
Why do you say tiger? Why do you say? Tell Wanik.
The tiger lifts its head and looks at you, Wanik. These huge golden eyes. And looks about him.
Bottom, the thing is looking at you.
Oh,
Friend Bottom, I think the tiger would like to. Wanik's not sure. Maybe he wants to be pet.
I'm gonna push you on your back, Bottom.
okay. My sword is still in my hand, but I kind of put it to the side. Hello again. Time is of the essence. We're trying to save some important people. Would you like to help us? Can you understand me? I don't...
Oh.
Is that a yes?
It growls as it stands up. And you are now... Its head, its muzzle is at your chest. It's quite massive, this tiger. And it just gives you a solid shove in its middle of your chest towards the mine.
Oh,
Okay. Deeper into the mine.
that's your new familiar.
Oh. Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Well,
Cool.
let's go. Come with us. And he doesn't know how to handle the tiger, but he kind of positions himself beside it and follows the direction. And he starts walking deeper into the mine.
Tiger's not moving.
The tiger's not coming.
It's just
Tell it
us.
to tell it
Okay.
to come. You have to like command it, like how I control Nimbus. You know.
I feel like it can act on its own. We're gonna save our friends.
Is this
Feel
another
free to
hang up
join.
you have?
Oh, I don't have anything.
I'm gonna
we're going-
give you one chance to change that answer.
What?
Because one of your hang-ups is my sister in the fucking mine!
Right. Yes. Listen, Tiger, we're gonna save those people. Feel free to join us and help us if you want, if you can. If not, just wait here. We can talk to you later.
The tiger just lets out one of those big cat stretches with the front paws right out,
Oh,
the rear end straight up. Lets out a big yawn, curls up, and looks to
Okay.
fall asleep.
This
Take a nap.
It's just waiting.
was a waste of time. We have to go.
Yes. It's waiting for us.
We just watched
So-
a cat go to sleep.
Yeah. Let's go.
That confirms Nimbus is better than the tiger. Let's go.
All right. You enter the mines.
Everything's okay.
The air in the mines, almost immediately past the frames, turns hot and thick. You can hear the wind, the draft kind of moving through these tunnels. They sound like whispers, as if something is trying to tell you something. Who is traveling first? Or what order are you going in?
Malachite's absolutely storming in the front.
Right behind him, just for a defensive standpoint.
I'm a wizard, so I'm
In the middle?
yeah. Wanik is behind.
Ducking as he comes in.
Yeah.
Warnick, you see it immediately. Little strands of mycelium, kind of almost like a webbing, coating the walls, going deeper into the mines.
Yeah, he sees the mycelium, and he also sees these crude markings on the beams of the shaft that it mined. An ancient number 4, which probably has been lost to knowledge, and he just says it inside him. It comes rumbling out. So, and to him, that number in ancient language is a homophone for death, and it all kind of click into him, and he reaches out and he touches the mycelium to see if it's alive or dead, or if there's something on the other side that he could talk to, because that's what fungals can do, speak to each other through the mycelium itself. He thought everything was dead in Mujin, but there's mycelium here in this tunnel. And so he's going to try to make contact.
An instinct check for me, please.
You can do it.
You got this. Come on.
Come on.
Can he use spirit sense? Can he spend hope and use one of his?
Yeah, sure. That'll work.
So he picked up a new skill or new experience called spirit sense. So he's going to spend hope and add spirit sense. So
Okay.
that gives him advantage.
No, it gives you +2 to your roll.
Okay. 22
Oh,
with
Nice.
fear.
fear.
Oh, less nice, but awesome.
It's okay.
Still
He's full.
As soon as you touch the strands of mycelium coating this wall like a web, your consciousness is immediately pulled in and drawn back to that edge of the abyss where you were just moments or hours before. And you can sense at this point in time an anger. It is infusing everything within this place. It is as if the mountain itself is about to explode. And in fact, when you look down into the abyss this time, you can see what looks to be rising, molten lava.
We definitely
Oh,
can't.
come on.
Well, okay,
you-
I think Malachite will
can-
be fine against it, but we are.
I'm going to have Wanak take a point of stress.
Sure. Wanak's looking over the abyss. It looks like the whole place is going to explode. But they have to save Malachite's family and the rest. Can he tell what needs to be done to give them time?
There's nothing you can do to slow the progression of this rising lava. And you know it well enough to know that this is going to cause an eruption. You're on the clock here.
I think he tears himself from the mycelium. It's probably a jolt back as he attempts to get back to his physical body. And he yells out over Zola's head, "Friend Malachite, we must hurry.
Yeah, I know. Why?
It's going to explode. Magma is rising.
Another.
What?
We don't have much time. Run, friend Malachite, run."
And he's gonna pick up into like a faster run.
Follow right behind.
Yeah.
All right. This is going to be a group agility check. That means if Malachite is in the lead, you will make the primary roll. The others will make reaction rolls. All with agility.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, the agility. Okay. Got this. Come on, we got this. We got this. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay.
Did I just crit?
That's a crit.
Whoa.
Yes, you got a crit. Yes, baby. Come
Was that
on.
Malachite who rolled the crit?
No,
No, that was me. That was the
Okay.
girl.
All right. So that's a reaction roll. Unfortunately, on reaction rolls, that crit doesn't mean much. It does give Malachite a +1 on his roll, though.
Okay, I'll take
you
it.
all
I'll take
rolled
it.
well. Sorry, Malachite. What did you roll?
I haven't rolled it. I was waiting for them to roll.
Okay. So you have +4 on your roll.
That's good because I don't have anything in agility.
Oh, can I do something before you? This is an action he's taking, or
This is an action. What were you thinking?
Well, because I have my ability called reassurance. So if I just kind of like encourage you, you can re-roll any of your dice.
Ooh,
If like one of them is not to your liking. It's like
That-
you can do this. I've like kind of went a little bit farther back. I don't want to die, but you hear in the background, you can do it, Malachi. It's okay.
right. So that's gonna be my fate dice plus 4. Okay. All right, let's
Quality
see what
dice.
happens.
Ooh.
That is a 13 with hope. I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll the fear die, just so I can bump that number up a bit. So I'll just re-roll the fear die. This can't get worse. So, a 16 with hope.
Hope. All right. So take that hope,
Okay.
and you are able to effectively guide your friends through this mine. And what you see is something odd. You see the rail lines that would carry the carts of coal out of the mine start to warp in odd directions. It's no way that a cart would able to work on these tracks anymore. You see pickaxes strewn about the floor. You see the bulkheads, the frames that hold up the ceiling, start to almost like bulge, as if this mine, this tunnel were alive. It's almost as if it's like it's breathing.
I hate
But, but despite all this, you run forward and you cannot help but feel as if you're running down the throat of some terrible stony creature.
He's gonna start shouting for Opal and for his father.
All right. As you
And then
shout,
they're nowhere to be seen.
no, not yet.
Oh, okay.
Not yet. And you grabbed one of the torches, so you're the only one grabbing it that grabbed the torch, Mel?
I would say he'd be more than happy to have given anyone that needed it the torch. Just like grab a torch, spit, fire, give it. Grab a torch, spit, fire, give it. Grab a torch, spit, fire, give it.
I would take one for sure.
All right. All right. So 2 torches in this. I need both of you to make, let's say, finesse check to see if you can keep your torches lit.
Finesse. Okay, that's a
Okay.
plus
Shadow dark
nothing.
rules.
We got this. Come on, we got this.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, 18 with hope.
You're already maxed out in hope and Malachite.
Yep.
Oh, all right. Finesse. Okay. I'm okay at that.
He's dripping in.
Yeah, come on, you got
as
this.
someone's
Yeah.
saying.
Yes. The king of finesse. Come on.
Yeah.
Hey!
Ooh, there we go. That's a crit,
Crit,
baby.
crit.
Can't have a game of Hanashira without at least one
Crit,
crit.
crit, crit.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I think if anything, he's just spitting fire more into his torch. Anytime he thinks it's going to get blown out, he just spits in it more, just indignantly mad that it keeps going out.
Every time you spit, like a little twitch. All the classes that I took about like being like proper.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh god, okay.
All right, so grab yourself a hope, clear stress,
Okay.
and with that critical success, despite these gusts of strange, cold air that smells so stale and carry the scent of death, Warnick, you manage to keep the torches lit as you delve further into this mine. Still no sign of it. You do see further signs of oddness. You see the carts stuck into the walls, like half in the walls, as if they kind of melded into them. You see tools stuck into them. You see lanterns flickering, but not with their normal oil, like orange glow, but the bluish green light. And you can all now clearly see the mycelial network veining the walls of these tunnels, pulsing a faint blue light. If your torches were to go out, there would still be enough light to travel these tunnels, although it would be quite dim.
Okay. Oh, can I use prestidigitation to like I'll have a form of light as well, just like coming from my hand.
Okay. Yeah. You have a little ball of light in your hand too. You see. Okay.
Or maybe I'll just flavor it that I'm using Nimbus as like I just
Little
kind of
little flashlight.
Little flashlight,
Yeah.
little beacon. Cool.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys delve deeper into mine. Malachite, I need you to make a presence check for me, please. This is a reaction roll.
Come on, you're
Okay.
so present. You
Oh,
got
come
this.
on, come on, come on.
You've never been more
Yes.
present in your
I've
entire
never been more
life.
present in my life. I'm gonna spend one of my hopes. Can I use an experience here?
What experience is that?
A new experience that I added, which I took from the last time he dealt with spirits, where it tried to frighten him, and it's just you don't scare me.
You don't scare me.
Yes.
You're not in a bath.
I'm not scared of you. You're not in a bath. You don't scare me.
Nice.
All right, so I get a +2 to this roll. And here we go.
Crit.
Come on, come on, come on, come
Oh.
It's an 18
Hey.
with fear.
on. Oh. All right, all right, all right. That's fine. That's
All
fine.
right.
Nice. Nice.
You manage to stave off the stress, but you do hear the voice in your head, the familiar voice, the voice of the woman in the bathtub.
Ah! That's
Come
you.
on.
But she's not in the bath, so
Oh,
she's not
wow.
scary.
Welcome, pretty.
Oh,
Yes, sister. She's so delightful.
I will rip you to pieces.
who are you talking to?
He's looking for a bathtub like melded into the side of the wall where the carts are.
Paranoid.
Yeah.
Who is he talking to?
Bath ghost.
Oh.
So pretty. She will join me
In the bath?
in eternity.
Oh.
I will break you into so many pieces there will be nothing left of you if you touch her.
Just hear a cackling laughter echoing off into the distance.
Yeah, ha 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 ha! You're so funny because you're a ghost and you won't come down here and fight me.
I know, Malachite, you look kind of crazy right now because nobody else can hear.
Yes.
And
I'm a little stressed out. I'm sorry.
I know. Okay. He's like, and I have a test tomorrow. And the big test is tomorrow.
Can I try and sense any other presences? Maybe try and feel where Opal and Jasper could be.
Go ahead and make an instinct check for me, please.
I'm great
And
at that.
I'll give you advantage.
Ooh, there we go. I also
you.
got never mind. Let's roll. Come on.
Oh.
Okay, that's a. Oh, I forgot the D6.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, you got your advantage, buddy.
Sorry. So that's a 13. Okay, that's a 15.
15.
That's fine.
Okay, 15 is a success. And with the 15, as you try and tell me how you're trying to reach out with your senses. What does this look like?
Yeah, Bottom doesn't even know. He doesn't understand it, how that works. He doesn't have like the conscious side of it, but there's always this subconscious, a part of him that is connected to his natural spiritual energies and the spiritual energy around him, and he just has that instinct, that like extra sense of like, where could these people be? Some people call it luck. Sometimes could be just luck. Sometimes could be seen as a great perception or a great insight, or sometimes it's just honestly, when it comes to Bottom, might as well be a miracle. But he just seems to be able to feel things sometimes, and he's just trying to in the dark. Malachite's yelling, he's angry, and he wants to do his best to help. I need to find these people. I need to find the Ember Songs. I want to make sure that they're safe. And he's trying to literally closes his eyes for 2 seconds, picks a direction. I'm like, could be here somewhere, and trying to follow it to see if he can find them.
All right. You close your eyes. You focus in on trying to hone in on where Opal and Malachite's father could be, Jasper.
What was that?
You hear a growl, and not only hear this growl in your head, but you feel its presence. You feel an enormous, majestic presence of the tiger.
Oh, I was gonna say, is that the cat? The cat came down here with us? The tiger?
He didn't. He was sleeping, but I feel him somehow. Over here. And I'm trying to follow that. It feels weird, this presence, but it's what I have right now, so I'm trying to follow it. And I have the torch and the sword in hand. Come on, over here.
Right. Malachite, are you still hunting for bathtubs, or are you going to follow Byron?
I think if he hears that he's looking for Opal, I think he sees where Opal or Jasper is. He'd flip off the darkness and run after.
Okay. Warnick, can you make a presence check for me, please?
Oh no.
Joke's on you. He's
Sure.
never not present.
The most present.
You got this.
Oh, snap. Spoke too soon.
Oh,
Yep.
gee. All right, Warnick, you're
He
bringing up
sounds
the
so
rear.
disappointed.
I'm going to get back to you, Warnick, with that roll.
Sure.
Oh, the get back roll.
Oh no.
That was so bad he
Zola.
has to think about it.
Oh,
I need you to make 2 checks for me first. A presence check.
Right. I am a present, so
come on, come on, come on.
it's +1.
Yeah.
So present, you are
This-
wrapped with a
yes.
bow.
Yeah.
The opposite of my father.
12
You
for
guys are
my.
feeding me fear here. This is beautiful.
Oh no.
Zola,
Mm-hmm.
you hear a voice. It's all around you. Zola, it's your mother.
Mother, are you here? Are you down here? Do you guys hear that?
Zola.
Your mother.
Do you hear her voice?
No,
No,
I
she's
felt
here.
it.
She's here.
Wait,
What is she-
wait. Whatever this is, it's toying with us.
What do you?
Help
What?
me, Zola.
Oh, she
so
needs help.
Dark.
She's gonna try to go towards the voice and find it.
We need to. Oh no!
Listen,
Don't split up.
Ugh.
Stay close.
But he has to find his family.
Yes.
I have to find mine too.
Yes, I know. It's just I don't want us to.
Wait, your mom's here too?
And then she's like, yes. There's it again. You guys don't hear it?
We need to. Okay. We need to stay close. Don't split up, and let's try. Oh God, I'm just afraid that these things that we're seeing and hearing and feeling are trying to separate us and make us confused. Let's not fall into that.
Zola, it's so cold.
We'll find them. We'll find them.
It's so dark, Zola.
Okay, nobody else can hear that.
Can we?
No, I can't.
No.
No? Okay.
Okay.
I felt something else, but
Okay.
Did we hear the tiger roar?
No.
Okay. So if no one else can hear it, then like the logical part of her brain is going to side with bottom and know that then something is off if no one else can hear it.
yes.
But I'm not going crazy. Are we going crazy?
Stop playing games with us!
We're not going crazy. It's okay.
Don't leave me, Zola. Help.
We'll find a way. We'll find them.
And
Come
she
on, let's.
starts to cover her ears, and she kind of like frozen in place. I just keep hearing her voice. I can't.
Okay, our hearing is deceiving us. Maybe our eyes are too. What else can we do
It's
to
in
try
our
and find them?
heads. What can I do? She's trying to like. Can she like barricade her brain somehow?
You can try to make another presence check if you like.
Can I use hope to help anyway?
You can get someone else to help you.
Can someone else help me somehow?
I can toss you a hope.
That's how that works?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I roll a d6 then?
Just pulls out a hope and
Yep.
Think.
Okay.
lobs
You're
it.
the smartest one in here.
Okay.
This is
okay.
a trick.
Uh,
Don't let a ghost trick you.
Oh boy.
I don't
with the
like
pl- even
even
with
if
the
I
plus
rolled a
6?
6, even if I rolled a 6, bro.
Yeah.
Zola,
I don't
all
even,
you are filled with is your mother and images of her alone, cold, dying at the edge of an abyss.
I can see her in my mind now.
Yeah.
Oh no.
She's I don't know what's real anymore. I don't know if she's hurt or if this is all fake.
I don't believe this is real. We need to stay close and
But
dive deeper and try to find.
As you guys,
Keep moving.
as you
keep
said that,
moving,
Baro,
friends.
you're not there, Wanik. Sorry.
Oh no.
Baro, as you said, we got to stick together. Wanik.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, Wanik
This is the
wandered
first
off.
time you guys notice Wanik is not with you.
Oh,
oh no.
Let's ask Wanik. He's the voice of reason.
Yes. Wanik. Where's Wanik?
oh, he's the only one that could help calm me down.
See what? That's what I'm saying. It's trying to separate us.
Where is Wanik?
I don't know.
You try to follow your friends. You can see the torchlight ahead of you. But something is pulling you. Something is slowing you down. It's odd, the sensation, as if you're moving in slow motion. And you look down at your feet and you can see the mycelium network just starting to wind itself around your feet and your ankles and up your legs, and it's almost rooting you in place. And you know this process. This is when your people start to root.
Oh,
And this is what it feels like. And as the mycelium network starts to grab onto you, there's a strange sense of comfort, of belonging, of home.
don't listen, Wanik.
Wanik doesn't want to root. Because he doesn't want to live forever or a really long time. He wants to leave his body. He's already been in his body far too long as a saprophyte, and he doesn't want to be an elder. He wants to go on his spirit journey and leave what is his behind that he hasn't been allowed to because he's failed so many times. So he resists and attempts to free himself from the mycelium, perhaps even singing a song of redemption. It's not his time. He's not worthy. He hasn't been worthy past his 2 other reformations. He must continue into the dark.
My people go.
Go ahead and make a presence check for me, please.
You got this.
Come on.
Don't give in, Wanik.
Can I use the experience called Spirit Sense
Yes, you can.
and spend hope?
Yes.
Don't take root.
You got the roots. Come on. Oh, bro, what's
10 is
going
right
on?
there in the middle. That's like,
Guys, come on. Come on.
All right.
No, we've been running hot for so long.
You, you start to feel the urge to, like, no, this is not my time. You try to move, but all you hear are the chorus of voices drawing you in. Join us, Wanik. Join us. Join us.
Yeah, I think he
Jesus.
doesn't feel fear like others, but I think Wanik feels fear for his friends, and he's stuck. So he grasps the Princess of Bees, Guelm, and he looks at her and says, I free you of your promise and the words we have spoken. Help my friends. And he attempts to send his Guelm to his friend's side and set her free. And use a skill called Bright Eye Seeking.
Okay. I think that requires a spellcasting roll.
Yeah, it does. I can spend hope to add Guelm's experience Bright Out Seeking. So I roll with a +5.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
There we go.
Okay.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
All right, so Gwelm flies like this huge bee with tiny wings, just zips down, bobs down the hallway towards your friends. And as the three of you suddenly realize that Warnick is no longer with you, you see Gwelm making her way towards you.
Isn't that his? That's his
Yes.
companion,
Yes, it is.
right?
Where is he?
Where's the rest of Warnick?
I'll let Warnick decide. What does Gwelm do here?
Oh no.
Gwelm will not relinquish her words of promise to Wannick. And I think she buzzes around them, partially moves back to where Wannick is, and then hovers there in her bumbling fashion, beckoning him back towards him, even though Wannick had asked Gwelm to protect his friends, which is her promise to him. She tries to lead them back on her own free will.
So this is what's happening here. Bottom, you feel that presence in you, the presence of the tiger, drawing you forward with some urgency. And you can sense that there is danger and you have to move forward. Zola, in your mind, all you can see is your mother suffering.
I don't know if she can I think she's trying to fight that it's not real, but it's hard to move forward. So she's kind of stuck.
If I feel danger, communicate it. I sense something. Danger.
These ghosts are liars.
I don't know if I believe it. What if it's Opal? What if it's your father?
I don't know what's going on. Maybe if it might be fake, but it's still not it still doesn't feel good to be seeing all this. This is horrible stuff.
Do we see the bee?
Yeah.
She flew-
Oh, sorry, Zola. Can you
flew
take a
back.
point of stress too, please?
Oh no.
Why? No, I'm kidding. It's fine.
If
No,
we
that
see
makes
the
sense.
bee, if we see the bee, I say, okay, we're definitely hearing things, but that thing we can all see.
We all
Let's
see the
follow
bee.
that.
We all hear
Yes.
the bee.
It's one thing we have in common, so let's follow that for now.
So the bee's real.
The bee
Yes,
is real.
I see it. I see it. Okay, let's go. Trying to follow it.
Malachi will look at Zola. We'll figure this out. All right.
Okay.
You remember what you told me?
What did I?
You've got my back. I've got yours. And he will open his hand out to kind of pull her away from this sort of spiral that she's going down.
Okay. She'll grab your hand and let you kind of lead her. It's hard, you're kind of moving her out.
Yeah.
Of the kind of rooted she was in place.
Yeah.
Zola. So you guys are kind of at an intersection. Baram, you're being pulled in one direction. Zola, you're being pulled in another. The wanting to be Gwelm is pulling you back the way you came from. Mal, as you physically help, take Zola by the hand and pull her away from the intersection that is calling for her, Zola, you're going to take another point of stress.
I'm happy.
Oh boy.
Can I use an armor slot to? Nope. That's not how that
No,
works.
not for stress.
Great.
Oh, no.
All right, but you make your way back following Gwelm, and you see Warnick, and what you see is, actually describe Warnick, what they see as they see these mycelial strands start to root you.
Yeah, they're pearlescent, kind of glowing from the ground up on the sides. They reach out from the sides of the wall. His cap is bioluminescence, just scintillating, and he's standing straight still, not moving at all. Nothing is moving at him. His eyes are dim, and they just see these ghostly mycelium reaching from all around him, almost like a web,
Can I try to force his body to detach Because I have power push, so I can do a spell casting roll and like against a target. I'm not trying to damage you, but I am trying to just use a lot of force to get your body to detach as he sees you.
That
She's
sounds
a little,
good.
She's a little stressed right now. Okay.
Nice. Come on.
Okay, spell casting roll. So that will be a spell cast roll. What
I
is
think that's
that
a
again?
knowledge.
Knowledge? Okay, that would be my knowledge, which is a +2.
Yeah.
So let's go. Jesus Christ. It's a 9.
Bro. What's going on?
All right.
The dice.
So what damage does the spell do?
Oh! But I rolled a 9, so does that not... It doesn't work.
That's not going to succeed, and that failed with fear. So I'm going to have the damage that it's going to apply to Wannick.
Wow. Oh no.
It's not a lot. It's just 2d6.
2. Oh god.
And
We leveled up. Oh no.
It's okay.
And I have
we-
to mark another stress. No, sorry. That was a different spell. I know.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, it's 2d10 plus 2. Oh.
And
Oh, it's 2d10. I was looking at the wrong spell. I'm sorry.
Oh.
It's
oh no.
Do it. They can take it. Trust me.
It's just 12.
Oh god.
It's just 12.
Hey, one of those was a 1.
So, what happens as that force hits Wannick is this beetle carapace he has all over him, this scintillating thing that's it like explodes off of him, and then you hear it go and snaps back on him. He's going to use one hope to recall the beetles, and he's going to use which will downgrade that, and he only takes 1 hit point of damage.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. My mind is just not in the right place right now. I'm sorry, Wannick.
We don't have time for this. He's gonna look to you, Barum. You two stay right here. Hang on. And he's gonna just grab Wannick and try to pull you out with just his strength.
Before you go, you realize that her hand is like fused to yours, so she doesn't let it go as you're going to try to.
Okay.
So
You know, fine. I can do this with one hand. And I'll try and do it with one hand then.
Okay.
All right, I'll let you make a strength
could've-
roll with disadvantage.
You could pull her hand up, but you just realize, she's not letting go.
Okay.
I think
It's up to-
Wannick is assisting. Like, he doesn't want to be stuck there either.
Okay.
Maybe that will help.
Yeah. So spend a hope, Wannick, and you'll roll a d6. And Malachite, go ahead and
Okay.
roll.
I am going to spend my last hope on an experience called Strength of the Dragon, where I'm going to add 2 more to this check and giving me +4 to this. Come on.
Nice. Come on.
All right, let's see what happens.
Let's go.
14 plus 17 with hope.
Yeah.
All right. Take that hope and describe what it looks like as you pull Wannick out.
He's gonna look at Zola and be like, right here, just getting our friend back. And he takes his hand and like she like puts her hand on like his back, so she's still holding on to him, so there's like something, an anchor of some sort, and he's gonna take both his hands.
Yeah.
And he's gonna grab like both sides of Wannick, like almost he's digging into the wall, and he's bear hugging him. Kind of a flash to Wannick hugging him. And he says, "My turn to hug you."
Oh, the most aggressive hug.
And he plants his feet like a stomp on the ground and pulls, and there's steam and fire coming out of his nostrils that sort of spurts away, in my head, I guess, and spurts away the spirits that are kind of pulling at Wannick and just ripping him root out of it. And he's now lifting him just a few inches off the ground.
All right, Wannick.
Friend Malachite. Guam did not listen, but I am glad you are here. And pats him on the top of the head.
Your story's not done yet. And he will lower you down.
Yes.
And then stretches back.
We must find your sister and your father.
And no, okay, no, not my mother. It's not real. It's not real.
Okay, we need to focus. Trust me, please
Stop.
trust me for a second. Okay,
It is very hard to focus right now.
I understand. I also have a lot in my mind right now. I mean, not a lot. I don't have a lot in my mind always, ever.
We know. Yeah,
But
okay.
right now, our senses, they're messing with our senses. So what we need to follow is not our eyes, our ears. Please trust me, just this once, I promise. Malachite, please. And he'll close his eyes again, and I would like to do something. It's not something that I have, but I want to do it anyway. And if you want to say no, sure. But I think it's a cool idea, so I want to say it. I have Unstoppable, which is my thing as a guardian. And while I am unstoppable, usually I can activate this whenever I want. It helps me in combat when I am attacking, but not necessarily. It also, besides reducing the severity of physical damage that I take, I also cannot be restrained or vulnerable. And I would like to, as like a flavor thing, Bottom pushes aside completely all other thoughts, all of his senses, and he's trying to follow only that instinct that he has, that little something, that very small value that he has inside of him that he doesn't even see himself, and he tries to believe in it for just a few seconds, and he's going to hold the torch up and his sword and guide the group, trusting that they're gonna follow him because right now he's not focusing. So maybe he's leaving himself vulnerable for stuff. But as he's unstoppable, he's literally not gonna let those things, whatever those things are, confuse him, and he's just gonna focus on trying to connect with the essence of Opal and Jasper.
Okay. What I'll
And
say is
I'll-
this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna because this isn't this is stretching a little bit of what
Stretching a
Unstoppable
lot.
does. I'm gonna make you roll.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me which attribute would be most suited for what you're trying to achieve here.
I'd say it's literally full instinct and nothing else. So
Okay.
I can go, although that's not my highest stat, but that's
Yeah,
what makes
I agree.
the most
Instinct
sense.
makes. Yep. Go for it.
And yeah.
Come on, it's gonna be
It's-
ultra instinct. Come on.
Hell yes.
He's so instinctive.
Come on, baby.
Guy.
Okay. So that's an 8 with hope. So
The dice are abandoning us
Oh,
this
yeah.
time around.
yeah,
For
it's
you
fine,
who
it's
are
fine.
about to die.
Hey, we tried our best.
All right. So you hone in on that grain of
Yeah.
something that you know we have inside, that seed. But like so many other times, it just seems so elusive. I'm gonna have you take a point of stress for that, even though you did roll with hope.
Okay. No worries.
I'll take a point of fear off for that.
Happily do that.
But you still feel that push to forward and that sense of urgency.
Yes. Follow me.
Are,
And I'll try to keep going.
Bottom,
Actually-
are you sure? Are you sure?
Follow me. Come on, we got this. We have to
Bottom.
find them.
Okay.
Can you roll a d6 for me, please? I should have said that roll should have been with advantage.
Okay.
13. Okay.
Okay.
Does
13.
that help?
All right. I'll take off that point of stress. You no longer get the stress, but you still
Okay.
have a sense the same direction that you're going.
Yeah. Come on, just trust me. We got this. Let's find them. Follow me. Follow me. And I'll keep a head down, just following that feeling.
Okay. You all follow Barum. You get back to that fork in the road, and that fork in the tunnel. Sorry, Zola. You once again are flooded with the voice. Zola, 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 Zola. Help, help. So cold. Help.
I think she'll grab onto Malachite's hand again, because it's hard to concentrate when she keeps hearing that, and just to take those steps forward. So just like clutching her head a little bit, and maybe holding on to Nimbus, just trying anything to like not think about the flooding of the words and the images coming into her mind.
Go ahead and make another presence check for me, please. This is a reaction roll.
She's not so present, y'all.
Can I give her hope?
You sure can. Your last hope?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Yeah,
Thanks, buddy.
he's gonna clutch your hand tight and just sort of like give you that. You got this. You got this.
Thank you. Sheesh. Okay, so that is a 17 with fear.
All right. So, with the extra reassurance of Mal's tight squeeze, the voices seem to fade, and you no longer feel that urge to answer that call and go down that dark tunnel in search of your mother. You can proceed down the tunnel that Barum is leading you without having to take a point of stress.
Okay.
It is still there.
Yeah.
Leave me, Zola. Don't leave me.
And yeah, I mean, she's not going, but like her head is like still turned that way. Okay.
I want to do something else real quick. The first thing that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use my hope feature as a frontline tank, and I will spend 3 hope to clear 2 armor slots. So I'm gonna get my armor back, because
Okay.
I feel like whatever is about to happen is gonna complicate things. So I just want to be ready. So I spend 3 hope, get my armor back. And the second thing I want to do, as I am leading the group right now, I just want to say, not sure if he's listening, and I'll just say, I know that on the outside, I don't seem like much, Malachite, and maybe on the inside, I'm also as disappointing often. But if there's one thing that I'm good at, is fighting. I am a great warrior, as the stories tell. And most importantly, I can recognize a great warrior when I find one. I promise that I will do everything that I can to keep your family safe. I admire you quite a lot. You have something that I will never have. You're also a great warrior, but you don't need a crowd. You don't need an audience. You just fight for what you believe in, and you never give up. And I will use my new ability that I have, because we leveled up, and I have a soldier's bond. So once per long rest, when you compliment someone or ask them about something they're good at, you can both gain 3 hope.
Oh,
Whoa.
So I'm just gonna do that, and I'm
I
gonna
could have
give
took
you
a
3
compliment.
hope.
I mean, one, could have used the compliment.
I mean, yes, that is true. But Bros is at 0 hope right now, so
Oh, he's at 0? Oh, okay,
yeah. So both of us gain 3 hope. So I'm back to full.
okay. Ooh, I like it. That's a cool feature.
You're so lucky you did that.
I sounded like he was gonna say slimy. Like I
know.
Yeah. Oh,
Because this
boy.
next piece, if you were going into it with 0 hope, there would have been consequences.
Yeah.
All right. Good on you, Barum. That's
Nice.
Malachite
You
will,
just-
Malachite will look at you and be like, you know, I've been hearing a lot of stories being false, but The stories about you seem to be going true so far. Someone who sticks their neck out, gets their butt kicked, just to help someone else out. So, don't sell yourself short either. If I hear you at any point, for as long as we stay friends, say that you are anything less than great, I will slap you.
I hope you said something nice back to me. I can't really hear you. I'm not paying attention right now. But I just hope that wasn't in vain. I hope you're actually still following me. Is this an Orpheus situation? Are you guys still following me? I hope you are.
We're here.
Come on. Come on.
I throw a pebble.
Oh, okay. That's confirmation.
All right. You descend further into the mines. At this point, you're able to block out the voices and the noises and the strange sights and sounds you keep hearing and seeing as you traverse deeper into this mine. You seem to be traveling forever. You lose so long so that you lose track of time, and beneath this earth with no sun to guide you in terms of what time of day it is, you have no idea how long you have been traveling. It seems to get warmer though. Definitely the temperature has risen several degrees. And then you hear it. You all hear it, the whispers. They're coming, they're coming, they're coming. They're here.
Okay, did we all hear that?
You all hear that.
Yeah.
I kind of come
Alright.
back to it. Do you hear
Who's
that?
Who's coming?
I think they're
I
talking
think it's-
about us.
Yes.
Where? Oh.
Get ready.
We are ready, friends. Keep going forward, bottom.
Yes.
Can you make an instinct check for me, please?
Okay, is it a reaction?
No, I'm going to say this is an action.
Okay. So instinct. Let's do it. Come on. Okay, that's 10 with hope.
All right. You hear the distant sound of what sounds like swordplay, metal hitting stone or other. It's odd. You just hear grunts and low cursing, but you can't hear anything else. It's just, and it's not like an epic big battle. It's just somebody like almost maybe even swinging a pickaxe. You don't know. It's just odd.
I hear something. It could be conflict. I don't know. This way.
All right. You proceed further. And at this point, the tunnel begins to narrow. Narrow and narrow until you guys feel squeezed. You have to crouch over. And then Mal, I believe you're pretty tall too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you both have to kind of squat
Slump down.
over. And if you're going to swing any kind of weapon in here, it would be at disadvantage just because of the tight quarters.
Okay.
But you can all see it ahead of you as soon as you turn a bend in this tight tunnel. And you realize this is no longer a tunnel carved from the original mine. This looks like some sort of vent, perhaps a naturally formed one from ages ago, from volcanic activity, perhaps. And as you travel further, you can definitely see what looks to be light ahead, flickering against dark walls. And you can all hear the sound now. Sound of grunting. Get away! Get away! And just a slam of metal against stone.
Do we
I
recognize the
recognize
voice?
the voice?
Who-
Yeah.
yeah.
It's your father, Malachite.
Remember song.
How far away would you say this sound is coming from?
I will say it is at this point far.
Mal is. I have an ability of deft maneuvers where I can mark a stress to sprint anywhere within far range without having to make an agility roll. And if I choose to attack
Nice.
something at the end of my dash, I gain a bonus of +1.
Okay. So bottom is ahead of you. You would normally have had to make an agility roll to get past them and down the hall, but with this ability, mark that stress,
I will gladly mark that stress.
and you sprint forward. Do you have your sword drawn?
Yeah, it's drawn.
Okay. Holding the sword this entire time, I guess, as you're descending?
I think he would have drawn it when he first started hearing the bath ghost. So it's been out ever since then.
Okay. When you first drew it further up in the mine, it was inert, had that same bluish hue. But now when you look at it, as you approach this light, it has changed and it feels hot to your touch. And you look at the blade, instead of a blue, it is now red.
Gonna log that for later.
Okay. So you rush forward, past Baram, and into a room no larger than maybe 15 by 15. It's kind of like a domed little chamber where it widens out a bit before the tunnel continues on to the other side.
Okay.
In it, you see the bodies of several of the guards crumpled on the ground. There doesn't seem to be any physical damage to them, but they're all motionless. You see your sister, Opal, among them.
She okay?
And you see your father standing over your daughter's body, just swinging his sword madly. He looks like he's been swinging it for a long time. He is exhausted. You know, he's got that bum leg. He's like leaning against the wall, leaning against his sword, just swing again at nothing.
He's going to catch his father's blade with his own and try to force him down and say, "Stand down! Dad!"
Your father turns to you, and there's a look of confusion in his eyes. He's not all there. It's a wild look in his eyes as he immediately tries to swing his sword at you again, but it's quite clumsy, and you're easily able to deflect it. He says, "Get away!" He doesn't seem to recognize you.
"Dad, it's me. Calm down. It's the cave." And I'm going to try to smack the sword out of his hands.
All right. Make an attack roll.
Okay. I will do so. Is that disadvantage still here?
Not in this room. You have the space, but it's going to be disadvantage because your sword is fighting you.
Okay. I'm going to cancel that out with a new ability I learned called Reckless, where I can mark a stress to gain advantage on the attack. And I think, realizing what's happening, he's okay if he has to take a hit or two from his dad if he can get the sword out of his hands.
Okay.
So I'll roll it flat.
Okay.
So that's going to be +2. That is a 13 with hope.
Great. Take that hope.
Okay.
That's good.
Not bad.
You don't manage to knock the sword clean from your father's hand, but you do manage to knock it down, so it's like it's pointed down in a way.
Okay.
He turns away from you for a moment as he picks up his blade once more, and as he does so, make an instinct reaction roll for me, please.
Okay.
And by this time, the rest of you can kind of pile into this room if you like.
What is going on? Opal.
He's acting weird.
We'll get Opal. Wanik.
Instinct, you said?
Yep.
Okay. That is a 14 with fear.
Okay. So this is what happens.
No, I don't like the
You
laugh.
don't
God, the laugh before it.
you don't see it until it's too late.
What?
You are focused on trying to knock this blade out of your father's hand. You're distracted suddenly by Opal moving groggily at his feet. Malachite, is that you? And as you turn, just for that split second to look at Opal, your father's sword comes down on you. And when you look up, you can clearly see his eyes are not his own. You've recognized this expression before. That the foreman's giant that you slew in the banquet hall. Your father is now possessed, and we'll start with combat when we
No.
come back next week.
No.
Your father is now
come
possessed,
on.
and that's where we'll end the session.
And his sword's coming down on your face.
He will
Come
live
on.
for another week.
Oh, come on. Wait. How many is that? Oh, we have like 4 left?
4.
Yeah, 4 left.
Bro.
And I have maximum fear.
Yep.
Man.
So I will be acting first in our next session.
Dang it.
Oh, my
That's
Great.
all right.
Happy
All
for
right.
you.
Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight. As we get closer and closer to the end of this little story. Any shout outs that we want to have? Do any of you guys have anything going on?
Really, Andrew?
Yeah.
On this dour note, you want us to do shout outs? Jesus.
Oh, boy.
I guess we got Obojima.
I guess. Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, we got another game, I guess.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Obojima now being live streamed on Sundays at 12 p.m. EST. So
Awesome.
yeah, there's that. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Just turn off the stream.
Come on. I need a
Gene,
drink.
I think you're starting something up.
Yeah.
Wild Sea. We're going to start Wild Sea in
Ooh.
mid-July.
Yeah.
So cool. I love that
Nice.
book.
Come on. Hell yeah.
I am a player in it. It's make me so happy.
Oh, nice.
So remember this, Gene.
Gene,
I don't roll in Wild Sea.
it's
No,
okay.
you don't.
You have more power than you think. Okay. Use it.
And I guess Johnny or Michael, do you guys have anything you guys want to shout out?
Not specifically for now, but we mentioned before that you guys can join us on our Discord. We got a bunch of games going
Yep.
on. We got the West Marches thing, and so the kind of news for everyone.
Ooh.
For the next couple of months, especially during Halloween, I have some special games that I'm gonna be running for
Ooh.
Halloween and also for Christmas. So I got some other special stuff, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
would
Oh,
like
yeah.
to invite all the new players, all the people who've been, waiting forever to play a game and just meet some new people. So you're invited again to join us on our Discord, and soon I'm gonna be posting some new games.
Ooh.
Yay.
Okay.
Well, I'm thinking
okay.
it's Johnny's Nightmares Before Christmas.
Yes.
Maybe Andrew
exactly.
can join,
Yes.
Yes, I want to play more for sure.
Yeah.
How about
yeah,
you?
man.
How about you, Michael?
I don't have anything in the works right now. When I know if I'm posting up games, I absolutely will when I have that more concrete. But I will just do another shout out to this production, like the production team behind this is phenomenal. The players, you Andrew, everyone has been awesome, and the Discord community for Looking for Mom is a wonderful community of a bunch of supportive players and GMs, all just really loving to share and tell stories together, and either rave or rant at the dice gods.
Truly a great.
Like today.
community.
Exactly.
like
Hell yeah.
like today.
Well,
Yeah. Very swingy today. Very cool.
Do you see how
All
he's
right.
like? You see, he's very happy.
Yeah.
right.
But when John was rolling 3 crits, he was like, "Okay, let's end it."
We had three successful rolls, and all the rest were terrible.
A stark
Love it.
contrast.
I love it. All right, we'll see you around here next week, folks.
Nice.
Thanks for tuning in.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Watch out for Bath Ghost.
Always.
Thank you.